Welcome to Good Mythical MORE. Slurpees are made to drink cold, but what about hot? Maybe we'll like them more. Maybe we'll discover something. Maybe you'll be glad that you clicked on this video.
Maybe we'll take a new selfie face called Book Club with the Gals.
Book Club with the Gals? What? I mean, I've never been invited to a book club with the gals.
I don't think they.
I'm like in the next room, like listening.
Well, the stereotypical thing that happens in all the movies at the book club with the gals is there's no book reading. It's just gossip
and drinking.
So you be drinking and I'll be gossiping. That's book club with the gals.
I didn't actually drink because I didn't want to spoil what's about to happen. Hey!
Whoa, nice.
Yeah. Why'd you do that? Why'd you get rid of the wheel?
That's what I do every time.
You never do that.
I know, I've been doing it almost every time lately. I have been.
You've been getting rid of the wheel?
Yeah, you stopped. Something happened to you and you stopped and I was like, I guess somebody's
I never got rid
of
of the wheel and the wheel was there. Now the wheel's not here.
You're saying the wheel used to stay there the whole time?
Yeah. The wheel would be here in Good Mythical MORE the whole time.
Well, there's all kinds of things that might happen. I gotta get that wheel out of here.
Quick reminder, go over to the Mythical Kitchen channel to see Mythical Chef Josh recreate one of, if not the tastiest things we ever ate on a Willet episode, the grilled cheese ramen. So go over to the Mythical Kitchen channel to learn how to make that. And also check out their podcast, A Hot Dog is a Sandwich. Josh and Nicole, they do food debates. They did not debate which came first, the chicken or the egg, but in the latest episode, they did debate which one was eaten first. Available wherever podcasts are eaten first.
I have a guess, but you know what? You gotta listen to the podcast. Okay, so what are these actually called? Slurpees. Slurpees are typically served at 28 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 4 degrees below freezing. You may not know this, but 32 degrees is the freezing temperature of water.
Great.
And I once ended a relationship because I was dating someone who didn't know that. I mean, that was the last straw. But that was the last thing. I was like,
that was the last thing.
That's it. I can't take it anymore. 32 degrees, come on. How do you not know that? You ain't gonna date me if you don't know that. Study up.
So on a first date.
I'm married.
On a first date, you do a test?
This was like 2 months into the relationship. Things have been going okay, not great. There's a few things that happened, and then that was the last thing. I don't know how it came up.
You're like,
I wasn't quizzing her. No, it wasn't a quiz. It was just,
it just came up in conversation.
She revealed that she did not know it.
Sounds like you were quizzing her. That doesn't sound cool.
I wasn't quizzing her.
That doesn't sound cool.
I wouldn't do that.
Don't quiz somebody
I wouldn't do that.
on a date to assess their intelligence.
A cognitive test, you might say.
Yeah, you don't want to do
Is this a picture of an elephant?
A very difficult cognitive test. Count backwards from 100 by 7. That's
93, 86, 79, 72, 65. Was that right? Did I get off? Can I be president now?
What's this first one? So, is this?
It's
blueberry?
Coca-Cola.
So this is just hot cola?
Hot Coke.
No, I mean hot cola Slurpee.
Yeah, because they add something to it.
Hot cola.
Ice.
There's something in their ice. You got something in your ice.
I'm not gonna say this is bad until I've tasted the other ones. So for now, I'm just gonna say it tastes like hot cola. It's not. It's not a bad thing.
What's your Slurpee order or your icy like?
I don't do this. I don't play this game.
No, but like you never, when you were walking around in Target or Kmart or something, you never got an icy.
I mean, maybe blue raspberry.
I did.
Really? I mean, that's saying something. That's why I wanted to know.
I never got a Slurpee, guys.
Maybe cherry.
I don't know what it was.
I think cherry and then blue. I always got the thing that seemed the craziest. And blue raspberry was like, that's not even possible.
And you're talking about walking around a Kmart? Because I had a 7-Eleven and a Kmart?
Well, I think it's at Kmart. They're ices.
Yeah.
And as a kid, that would be my bribe for going through the Kmart with my mom as she shopped. I got an icy. But I would mix
I should have played the
Coke and cherry together.
Coke?
Yeah.
Cherry Coke.
I would layer them.
Is that what this is, cherry?
That's cherry, yep.
I may have to sneeze. Should I do it down in that hole?
Yeah, right into the hole. Right into the sneeze hole. Put your nose, both nostrils, right into. Ew.
When I put my mouth down on that, my sneeze went away. That's how you get rid of a sneeze.
That's better. I like that. That almost tastes like it's about to be cobbler.
No, it tastes like...
Is this about to be cobbler?
It tastes like children's cough syrup.
I like that.
You're not going to cough with this or sneeze.
I would get coughs as a kid.
I mean, it has a medicinal property. It keeps you from sneezing.
I would fake coughs just for the syrup.
The more you drink, the better it gets. It's better than the cola.
Liking cough syrup is not a good thing, right? That's like that's a.
But I've had this argument about
rapper
NyQuil
problem, right?
specifically, that NyQuil in the liquid form is so good because, I don't know if I've said this on the show before, because it coats your throat in a way that the pill form cannot. So it's pulling double duty. But no one else likes the syrup. No one else likes it.
You're saying you like the green NyQuil?
I think is it green? I thought it was like a dark purpley blue.
I would call it blue.
I mean, I'm not like you know, craving the taste
like in between
of
these
cough
two.
syrup. But yeah, I prefer the syrup.
I think I eventually start liking it because of you start thinking, oh, this is indicative of how it's going to make me feel better. And so you start associating the nasty taste with the pleasant benefit.
You guys are admitting that you have a problem, I think.
No, I haven't had NyQuil in at least since before the virus.
What's this, blue drink?
Because nobody gets colds anymore.
Blue raspberry, Rhett's favorite
blue
flavor.
raspberry.
Oh, there you are. The way the smell comes out of the hole.
The way the smell comes out of the hole.
It's nice because it's subtle. Because when they thought about it, they were like, hey, we're going to blow their minds. Blue raspberry. And then they did it, and they were like...
Because there's no... Is there a blue raspberry in nature?
Technically, yes.
What do you mean technically?
It's very rare, and it's not particularly blue. It's more of a purple. But technically, it is based on a real fruit. But there's a fascinating history behind it.
You're talking about a blackberry.
Okay.
No, it is technically a blue raspberry. But there was just an excess of blue food dye, and companies needed to figure out what...
Hold on, are you telling us a fascinating backstory?
Well, I mean...
Are you going into it?
It's a paraphrasing of...
Okay, yeah, tell us.
Yeah, well, companies had one specific blue food dye. And there was an excess of it, and they're like, how do we convince people that this is actual food and not just chemical? And they're like, well, let's find the one obscure fruit in nature that does exist that is blue and is not a blueberry, which you may have heard of.
I've heard of a blueberry.
Yeah.
But why are there not more blueberry flavored things? Like
It's very.
Like, why is that not like, oh, my favorite is blueberry ice cream.
It's very tame. It's very. What's the word when something's not? It's subtle.
But you can make it more. You can make it more packed.
Blue raspberry is just a lot more fun and exotic, and maybe doesn't exist. So they worked backwards from the blue color, and then they said it was from a raspberry.
Yeah, and the flavor is just like it's just your brain making up images in your head. You know what I mean? Like
It's a good flavor though.
it's good.
Yeah, it's the best one so far.
It is the best. I was my childhood self was proven right already.
We wanted to get some blackberry yogurt, and I was like, oh gosh, we got some blackberry yogurt.
Who's we?
The Neils. And I look in my fridge and I'm like, lo and behold, there it is, the blackberry yogurt. And I pull it out because it had a blackberry on the outside. It was a wrinkly blackberry. And then I realized we had gotten prune yogurt.
That is an option?
Yes. And you know what? I'm like, I used to love prunes. In college, we would do nothing but eat prunes. We'd sit down, look at each other, and eat prunes.
Prune eating time, we called it.
It's great. Prune eating time every day.
Well, actually, we just called it pruning.
Sit there and eat prunes.
Right. We'd also pick bugs off of each other.
I liked it. And I'm talking about last night. That's when I ate it.
Is that why you took a little bathroom break before we got started?
Just a little bathroom break. Prunes, man. I mean, you could have said dried plums. They got a bad rap. What is this? This is clear.
Cotton candy.
Oh.
This ain't gonna be good.
This is going to be bad. He's not here, is he? Randy's been in deep quarantine.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know where Randy is. Yeah, you want to know where Cotton Candy Randy is? I keep thinking he might be here, but
he has a bunker.
Because I don't know when he shows up, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to show up because he's been having a tough time.
Well, I didn't tell you. He has a bunker in Santa Clarita, and the only thing that's exposed to the air is a little pipe that he gets his air from. But that's also where I go occasionally, and I put my ear up to it, and I get his sweet nothings in Santa Clarita from his little pipe hole that comes out of the ground.
So he just breathes out of a pipe hole.
Yeah, right into my ear.
He's gonna be safe. He's gonna make it.
It is hot in Santa Clarita.
Yeah,
It's like the hottest place around.
Yeah, and then and that pipe coming out of the desert sand.
And when you go through Santa Clarita,
It's bad.
You're like, is this Cary? You know, is this Cary, North Carolina?
Like a suburb?
No. Have you been there? They got like things that you kind of forget that exist when you live in LA, like a shopping center with like a
big parking lot,
like a Wendy's in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? And then another one exactly the same.
Yeah.
And then another one exactly the same. And then like a Dick's Sporting Goods.
And new things will be opening from fresh buildings. They'll build a fresh new building. This is something that doesn't happen in Los Angeles. There are no fresh new buildings.
Right.
I mean, there'll be a Taco Bell that'll be in like an old courthouse.
Right, yeah.
You know, it's like nothing is new.
Yeah.
But you go out there to Santa Clarita and it's like they just like level an area.
They just get all the forest goes away.
There was no forest, it's desert.
Yeah.
They paved the desert.
Like, you know how there's that place in the United States where you can stand in 4 different states? Well, in Santa Clarita, you can stand in a parking lot for an REI, a Dick's Sporting Goods, a Wendy's, like a Lowe's, and an Olive Garden, and a hometown buffet. You can see all that. You can see all that in Santa Clarita.
And more! For the low price of $49.
We should be making
bus tours.
Tourism ads.
We should be, we should have a bus tour.
No.
What is this,
It's
orange?
not a bus tour, it's just one of those
Vitamin
hoverboards.
water, orange.
Vitamin water, so this is supposed to be better for you?
By the way, you're like talking about every suburban town ever, but also
forget
the Empire Center, which is, I believe, less than a mile away.
Empire Center.
I don't go to
the Empire Center used to be an airport, and they turned all of the hangars into a Walmart and a Lowe's and a hometown buffet.
Yeah,
and a Krispy Kreme donuts.
They shopping centered us. I refuse to be shopping centered. I'm off center all the way.
Coyote piss. I've smelled this before.
This vitamin water is not good.
Gooey, yum yum lemon bar.
What?
Ooey gooey yum yum lemon bar.
This guy tastes like butterscotch. Hold on a second.
Oh, that's worse than the cotton candy.
This one would be great frozen.
All right, so this is my order. I'm actually putting cotton candy is
Ooey gooey.
I actually like that better than the.
I'm gonna take these all to Cotton Candy Randy and pour them down the hole.
Pour him down the hole. He'll be back. Don't worry.
Maybe
he's not ready to come out.
Maybe if I pour all these in his hole, he'll float to the surface.
I'm saying that blue raspberry is the best. He'll come up through the pipe like a genie.
Yeah, that's how you get Cotton Candy Randy out. You know, sometimes they quiz birds that way. They'll give problems to crows to solve.
Hey,
and it like requires them putting things to.
What's the freezing temperature of?
I would date a crow.
In Fahrenheit. Because
they're smart.
Damn, your girlfriend was she dumber than a crow?
Oh, dumber
I mean,
than a crow.
It's on you, man. Dating a girl dumber than a crow. That's not on her. I mean, she's dumber than a crow. You're the one dating her. What does that make you?
She was hot.
And then I'm gonna start winging in slices of American cheese. The reason you wanna use slices of American cheese is because they're just so floppy and fun. You can just kinda like